Hello and welcome to Success Stories. And today is a very special episode of Success Stories because we have Malarvizhi iyyanar who has passed M2 and she has already given a success story for M1. Hello Malarvizhi, welcome to Success Stories.
So thank you, sir.
Before we go ahead with this, so here is a small clip of Malarvizhi's success story from the last time.
I am a ME graduate and I worked as a professor in a reputed institute here for past 6 years. But after my marriage, my husband is CA INR. He's both CA and CS. I got admired by him and started studying this.
So as you can see, that was the background of Malarvizhi, who was from a science background. She was even teaching science as a professor and then moved to company secretary, passed M1 and now passed M2. So how are you feeling after finishing executive?
So feeling very great, sir.
Great.
Very good, very excited. Feel like crowned.
So how is the family reaction? Because you have a lot of support from the family.
Yes, sure. They were very happy, sir. Very, very happy. That too, I passed in my first attempt itself. He and myself haven't expected it. I came to know that I have studied something after passing this.
No, definitely. Without studying, it's not possible, especially for a professional course like CS. So before we even get into how you study or other things, my main question is something bigger, which will help a lot of people who are in a similar struggle. What you're doing is actually a career change or a career transition. It is never easy to change a career in any field. And now you have chosen it, that too in a challenging field like company secretary, which is a professional exam. So tell us first, how did you decide to change the career and what was your steps which you took?
Sir, success is everywhere is a journey. It's not a destination. That is what I felt was. I thought of completing my ME and doing teaching as my profession. And I have succeeded it. I have felt that feeling of teaching the students and being a professor. It was very good and great feeling, sir, for me. I haven't attempted any interviews in MNCs or I haven't chosen to go over there. My aim was to only finish my PhD or MA and to go to a college as a professor. As I got, even though I got many marks and all those things, I haven't chosen it. And I got my destination and it's over there. I felt it. After my marriage, but because of my husband only, I'm here now. What the book he gave me at first to read it made me to study all the subjects and all the concepts over here. I got inspired by the concept and the book, what we have in company secretary, sir. Even each and every word has a meaning here, right? And or has a different meaning here. That I haven't felt in any other book what I have studied so far. That made me to study this.
Wonderful. So everybody who is watching this, please understand that career change, or even if you don't have to have a dramatic change, actually what Malarvizhi has done is quite dramatic. From science professor to company secretary, commerce and law. It is more of commerce and law in our company secretary. She's making that change. And it takes time. It is not that she did it overnight. First, the decision should be taken, then the studies, then exam, then writing, passing. And now she's in the last stage of CS professional. So if you are watching, you may be a mother, you may be working professional, whoever, wherever you are, it is possible at any age to make this transition. Now, coming back to our preparation. Now, last time in success story, you were very confident about M2 because of the success of M1. But still, confidence is one part, but you have to go through the difficult grind of studying. So tell us, how did that process start and what you did?
Sir, I got my results at August of 2021 only. We got our exam, and October only we got our results. Last Correct. October only we got our results, and I started from November. Sir. I was subscribed to our academy for last semester too. I was seeing all those lectures only, but I haven't started my studying because of my family, some situations. I started from November, sir. I was viewing all the videos for, I don't know how many times I watched it to understand the concept. Corporate laws and all, it is very difficult for me, each and every entry. That is for share and debenture we have. Even I don't know what is debit and credit. I was viewing the entry of share and debentures, all those things. I watched many times, sir. Many times I watched, and many times I took my book side by side. Only that helped me to go through each and every subject. SEBI to securities law, we have SEBI. That is two very in-depth concepts what we have in each and every line. Side by side, I just viewed all the above before classes what we had and recorded in our academy, sir. Last semester, last class, recorded classes, live sessions we have in our academy. Recorded visions. I watched all those things twice. Then I attended live classes too. Then I have watched that live classes recorded too. These many things I watched and I studied. I was studying all those things over there until I understand all these things. I was watching the video and side by side I was studying, sir.
Very good, excellent. So for everybody who's watching this, the important thing is that kind of determination or that obsession that I have to learn, that is actually good. And as she told, she studied it multiple times and watched the classes so many times. Still we understand we should watch it. And at Excel, one main advantage, we have unlimited views. Till you understand, you can watch the classes. So now tell us a little bit about your schedule, because since you have a family and kids to take care, how was the schedule day to day and how did you manage time? I ask this question because many mothers, or even not exactly mothers, but people who are working in corporate, they ask this question to us.
Yes, sir. Generally, as I said before, I'll start only at 9 or 10, sir. After settling all my children only, I'll start. I'll study till 2, then I'll take 1 hour break. Then upcome about 4 or 3:30, I'll start my study and I'll study till 8, sir. Till 8. I'll study
in the morning.
No, from morning I'll start from 9 and I'll study till 8 at evening, sir. Then my husband will come and take care of my kids. He'll make them to do all the homeworks and all those things. Even though he's in office, he bagged for me all those things. He'll come early at 7 or 7:30. He'll take care of the kids and make them to do all those things. Then I'll resume back at 9, sir. 9 or 9:30 I'll resume. I'll study till 1 or 2, sir, at night. No way. I thought of only one thing in my mind, that's I have to study. If I got wrong marks in this attempt, I have to study for next attempt. Let us study now itself. Let us study a full effort now itself and clear it. That is the only thing I had. My husband and kids will enjoy. I have to sit and study, no way.
It is not easy. It is definitely not easy. That kind of determination and that laser focus to study with the family is not easy. So again, I repeat, for people who are watching it, don't think it is impossible. Like Malarvizhi has shared, she is a normal person. She has a family. She has commitments. But the deep focus and deep desire that I have to clear the exam is what made her study despite all the challenges. Now tell us about because you studied so hard, everyone will be thinking, okay, so how much marks she has got? Since you have got very good marks, please share your marks with everyone who's watching this.
Yes, sir. I studied very hardly only corporate and management accounting. I studied very hardly, sir. I just started from theory. See, corporate and management accounting is very tough, and unless we know the entries and all those things, we cannot go into it. I just thought of covering all the theory in that, sir. From page 1 to page 100 or page 300, what we have, I just covered all the theory, sir. In which page, which theory, which we will get marks, I just all that. Then only I went for preparing the entries and all those things, sir. Luckily, it helped me. Corporate and management accounting only, I got 62, sir. Then
62,
securities
that
laws.
is the exemption marks.
Yes, sir. Then securities laws, I got 57.
Hmm.
Economics, I got 47. And in financial and strategy management, I got 55.
So
Totally
this is
220 got.
excellent marks. It's not easy to take above 50 in our CS, and getting 62, that too in a subject which is completely alien to you. It is the hard work. So people who are watching it, yes, you have coaching, you have teacher, you have family support, but nothing can replace your hard work. That is the 90% effort. 10% everybody else, family, teachers, friends will support you. Now, next thing we want to know is a little bit about the books. Again, everybody asks, okay, which book we should study? That is one big question for students. So what did you study?
I studied only textbooks, sir. Only one thing I had in my hand is only textbook. No other way. In my M1 itself, for 2 attempts, I was studying some other books and I was going to exams, all those things. I couldn't attend any question over there. Then I joined our academy and from you, I got that only textbook will help me. Then I touched my textbook and I succeeded in M1, and no other thing I got in M2. So for even MCQs, I haven't get anything. Even for MCQs, I started from first page to last page in our textbook, and it helped me. It only helped me.
Great. So again, see, please understand everyone that ICSA book is where they're going to set the question paper. And if you observe in success story, most of our students are telling, almost everyone is telling they studied only the ICSA material, and that is more than sufficient. So now the next thing we'd like to know is about the mistakes which other students do. Now that you have cleared, I'm sure many people will be contacting you. Please tell us how to do. And that too, you are having a special background from science to commerce and law, and having family with kids. Like all these challenges are there, and still you cleared. And many will call you, Akka, please tell how to do this. Why? So, what do you think the mistakes they're doing?
Sir, I think that students, they must know how to study the book, what we have. Okay, we should not study as if a storybook what we have, or other type of science books what we have. Okay, the book, even the point and comma has a meaning in our institute books, or in a company law book, or whatever we have. Each and every word, we don't have a word of should, must, and all these verbs will not be there in our book. We'll have only shall. Okay, we have only shall, and if we don't do, there is a penalty, and all those procedures we there. There is a prohibition and restrictions over there. We must find all the differences of these words over there. Okay, restriction is there, prohibition is there, and the shall, or each and every word has a different meaning in our books. We must know how to go with it, and we must study it. Once we got how to study, once we understand what is there in the book, then we'll succeed in our exams. That's it.
Okay, that's good to know that you have given that suggestion. Next, we'd like to ask you, see now, yes, now you're passed, you're happy and all, but you would have faced many ups and downs, especially with kids and other commitments. So whenever you found a hurdle, or when you found something difficult, you will feel, oh, can I finish this? Am I on track? Am I finishing properly? And you already have a success of M1. So when you face these problems, how did you overcome it, or what did you do?
Sir, I had succeeded in my profession. That is my past. That was my past. I had succeeded in my profession. I was good at my teaching. I was good at my work, and I'm fulfilled too. Now I'm starting my new profession with new life and with new career. I don't feel to go back to my last profession too. Okay, I feel very bad to go. Okay, my only aim is to complete this what I have touched, what I have started. Even though I have many ups and downs in a family, we have many ups and downs where we have to face all those relatives, all those members. And my husband helped me, sir. Even though his sister's son marriage, I haven't gone. To his sister's son marriage, they haven't gone for it. He made it. He accompanied all those things. He helped me a lot. Even though I'll have many ups and downs over here, I have to cook for them. Someone will come to our house unexpectedly. We have to face them. Oh, my time is going, man. When you'll be going out? I'll be doing all this. All these things I'll not be speaking to them openly. I cannot face them wholeheartedly. I'll tell them, please don't come now. Please don't come for too much to my house. My mother and all those people, I tell them, please don't come. Please don't see me. Okay, I'll be disturbed and my whole time will be gone. Even my kids, sir, my first daughter will not allow anyone to upstairs. I have my upstairs room here for studying. She'll tell, no, my mother is staying, just go out. She'll tell.
Wow, so sweet.
She too accompanied me to studies. Don't disturb my mother, she's studying. She'll tell them. And she'll make them to stay downstairs itself. Even though all these, with all the accompany of my husband and my family, all the ups and downs I have faced many, sir. That too, the words they speak, no, for what you're living your career, your work and doing this, what is the source? My husband is an auditor, sir. He is practicing good here. It's both CA and CS. He is practicing good. He is earning good. For what you are studying here, you can take care of your children. For what? No, sir, that should not be. We must have our own destiny. We must have our own dignity. We must have our own path. Even though your husband may be in, your mother and father may be a minister or whoever it is, we must have our own. That is my path. I will never be at home, sir. I hate to be at home. Cooking and viewing all these things is must be a part of a life, not should be a whole life. It should it should not be our whole life. That is my point of view, sir. I have some knowledge, I have things to do, I have some eagerness to do it, but I have to do it. Okay, that is the thing I had in my mind, even though I gone very down. I thought of leaving this only before I passed my M1, sir. Only before I passed my M1, I thought of leaving all these things, and after my second child born only, I resumed it back. I don't feel to go back to my last career too. I feel bad. I should not leave this. I should succeed in this. My new journey is to be CS. My last journey is to be a professor. My destination, I got it. Then my new journey is to be a CS here. In keeping all these things in mind, I studied, sir.
Excellent. I mean, whatever you told, there are so many nice things over there. First thing is, we need more women to be part of the workforce in India, regardless of the family background. Only then they will be fulfilled, and it is good for the country as a whole. Second important tips for everyone is, whether you're married or full-time student or whatever is your age or background, you should learn how to say no when your focus is exam. As Malarvizhi was sharing that, yes, if it is not nice to tell people don't come home, but it is for a good reason. It is for the entire future.
You can say to whom they can understand us.
Correct.
I cannot say to my mother-in-law not to come.
Exactly.
Sir. I can say to my mother.
Correct.
But I can say to my sister. For those people will disturb us a lot. They'll come and speak something, we'll go somewhere, she's from outside, she's coming to harm. I'll humbly request her, please leave me for 2 months, let me do it. Then after 2 months we can enjoy it. I'll humbly say them.
So for students, what I want to say is, actually it is easier for students to tell no as compared to somebody like you. So when you have done it, that is what I'm suggesting students, that they should also tell no where possible, for exam's sake. Of course, if some medical emergency is there, nobody will say no. It is for general things where it is just a waste of time or entertainment, things like that. So next thing we would like to ask you is about, now, despite all these pressures which is there, which you are having and you're still studying, how did the Ekcel Academy mentorship program help you? If you can tell a little bit in detail, was it of use and what helped you in the mentorship program?
Yes, sir. Only the mentorship program and the coordinator who is going on asking me, made me to prepare the timetable, all those things, sir. I don't prepare time. I must find time to study. Then I don't prepare. Even if I prepare timetable, if I couldn't go through it, then I'll be sad of not completing that in that day. Okay, even though I'm not doing all this, she made me to prepare the timetable for all those things, and she made me to study. She'll be going on asking me, Mala, what you did today, what you're going to do tomorrow, what you did so far. She was going on asking me, sir. She made me to. I'll thank especially to Swati Sharma, madam, sir, who took for me a securities lab. I was calling her to just talk something. Okay. I'll be telling her, Madam, I couldn't go through this. What to do? I'm very even before the exam, the one day before the exam, I called her, Madam, I was very down. I couldn't remember anything. What I should do, I don't know. She made me, no, Madam, you'll get everything in your exam hall. You have prepared well. Just go. Just write whatever. And she made me on a good way to present in my exams. She helped me a lot. And mentor, no conversation about that. No other thing will help me than studying at this stage. Even though you did many things, you have studied many things. After one month, if you see the book, you will not understand anything. You will not remember anything. At that time, I need you very lot, sir. I needed you.
So now that you told a little bit about Swati Sharma, how were the experience with the other teachers in module 2? Like, can you share your experience?
Yes, sir. I talked to every teacher who teaches me. I'll personally will ask questions to the sir who taught me accounting too. He'll be very helpful. I saw all his previous videos and live session and also recorded classes, all those things. He'll be teaching in a very good manner. So he'll not teach on the point of view of exam. He'll teach us to understand the concept first. He helped me a lot, sir. He helped me a lot. I got some of the concepts of the entries and whatever things by listening to his class. Even though his class is going on, people will tell me, our students, his class is going on, madam, what will do? It's never ending. No, ma, you just find the concept, what he's saying. You will never forget all those things till your life end. You'll have all those things in your mind. That's what I was saying then. He helped me a lot, sir. And financial management, strategy management too, I was viewing all the recorded classes only, sir. Financial management, he used to do all those formulas in a separate way, sir. He first explain all those formula. He'll tell us how to execute the formula, how to do in a calculator, everything he'll tell us. It made me to love the subject, sir. To love the subject and to study in an easy way. I thought of completing this M2 only 2-3 attempts. Sir. No, it is very difficult for me. I must go for 2-3 attempts, it seems. I thought of very bad of studying all those things. Sir. But these people helped me a lot, sir. Helped me a lot.
Great.
I must thank them. I must thank them.
So for everybody who's watching this, see, what you should observe is, it is not like a very smooth journey which even Malarvizhi has gone through. She was telling that, I don't know, maybe I have to write 2-3 attempts and some concepts I'm not able to understand. So you will have that up and down. You will go to a stage when you're learning, being confused or having a state of half confidence is normal. Like not feeling confident is normal. But being persistent, going to the in-depth concepts, if you do that, you will get the result. This is what everybody watching this should learn. So now we have some interesting questions where you should answer only in one word or maximum one sentence. Are you ready?
Okay, sir.
What's your favorite subject in M2?
Securities law, sir.
And what was your most challenging subject in M2?
Accounting.
Okay. Which was your favorite mentorship task?
Everything, sir. I'll prepare everything.
Okay. Then did you take the daily quizzes in Kahoot?
No, sir. Honestly, I'm not. But I'll view it.
Okay. Then what was your favorite time to study?
It starts from 12 to 3, sir.
In the night?
Night.
12 to
10 I'll start, sir. my surrounding will be very silent. Everybody will be sleeping. Okay, I'll make my book with me.
So you can do deep study that time.
Yes, sir. No disturbances will be there. Everybody will be calm. I'll start from 10 or 10:30 and I'll study till 2 or 3. I'll study.
What was your biggest fear when you took CS course?
My biggest fear is taxes, sir.
Taxation. Okay.
Taxation. That's
Okay.
my biggest fear. I felt very bad in completing it. I struggled a lot in completing that subject, 5 heads, all those things.
Who was
That
your
is my
biggest support in this journey so far?
obviously my husband, sir. No other go. He only made me to start it. He only will make me to finish it.
Great. Are you strong in theory subjects or practical subjects?
Theory will be more strong than practicals.
Okay. So you used to study the study material first, then watch video, or watch video and then study?
No, sir. I'll watch video and side by side I'll study. I'll watch one video, I'll understand the concept and study that subject. Study that particular heading.
Yes.
Heading by heading, I'll view. Section by section, I'll view.
That is very good. Did you write and practice, not exactly full paper, at least few questions or mock exam like that?
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay.
Only
Fine.
one mock exam I did.
So were you revising daily, weekly or monthly, or how did you revise?
No, sir, I completed my full studying. A month I'll divide it 2 subjects, sir. Within 2 months, 2 to 3 months, I finished. From November, I started and finished. At April itself, I finished my studying, sir. Then I started my revision. From April 1st, I started my revision. 2 months, I hardly meant only for revising the subjects, sir.
Very good. That's a very good information for everyone who's watching this.
First, I'll divide for 5 days, then I'll divide for 3 days, then 2 days, then 1 day for revision. How we'll do at alternative days in between the exam, we must finish that revision also. I'll prepare for that too. Only revision helped me, sir. Not going on studying will help you. Only revision will tell you in which page what you studied will tell you at the time of only revising, sir.
Correct. Exactly. So everyone watching this, see, it is multiple practice, revision, repetition, repeating what you keep doing. That is what makes you to learn. Very simple. And if you learn, you can write well. The main concept is learning very well. So now
whatever we left to while we are studying will got into mind while we are revising, sir. We'll be leaving some of the lines and some of the concepts while we are studying. We couldn't understand all those things. That will also go into mind while revising.
Good. So now that we finish these short questions, now we have a thing which we get a lot of messages, especially from women who are married, who have kids, or who are in their 40s sometimes, or even their much later also, or even some are very young also, because many people, they marry young and they have kids young, but they're feeling stuck. They're feeling I should do something, and they feel CS is difficult. So for them, since you have gone through that and you have done the difficult part of finishing executive, because I still feel executive is more difficult than professional, and you have done that. So what is your message to all the ladies who are there who want to do CS but are very scared?
Should not be scared of studying. Studying is just something we are going to learn or we are going to do in our career. That will be our destination. Scaring must not be there for studying, sir. Whatever we take, we must have a goal of finishing it. That's the first thing we must have in your mind. Then family support is very important, sir. Unless I get my support of my husband and children, I cannot do it. He left me, sir. He left me to study. Yeah, I'll be surrounding only with my book in my hand and our mobile in my hand with the classes going on. Everything I'll be surrounding. He'll not even ask me to put those as for him. I'll make for him. I'll make for myself. You go do your work. Finish it now. He'll make me. He was very comfortable with me. Family support is very important, sir. Unless they understand our problem, we cannot succeed, sir. What is it? She's doing something, she is expecting something, she's trying something, let us comfort her. That is the biggest next thing. Then if we have our goal correct, if we have our destination correct, we will find a time or we'll find something to do it, sir. If we have our desire to do it, we'll find time. No other excuses will be there. Everything will be gone. Even I don't have, I've logged into Facebook or Instagram and everything, sir. I just stopped until my completing my exams. I just stopped it. Now I don't feel to get into it. Now I totally lost the feeling of seeing the Instagram or Facebook or anything. I just lost it. I was with that only to spend my hours before, but I now just didn't get any feel of opening the Facebook, or I just deactivated it, sir. It got deactivated for me. That's how, sir. If you have desire, you'll complete it. You'll complete it. You'll find time. You'll find excuses in telling others. Everything will be going good.
Correct. Once you get into the like joy of studying, obviously all these things will
Yes,
go to
yes,
the
that's a
side.
very good. Sir, I loved the subject, sir. I love the subjects, what we are studying. I love the each and every concept what we have. Even in jurisprudence, the laws we have, we don't have a chance of viewing all these things, sir. We don't get a chance of studying or learning what the law is. I just felt very good in studying the subject. I just loved it.
Very good. So laser focus and falling in love with the subjects is the secret which Malarvizhi shared. So now we're coming to the end of this last couple of questions. So one thing which we ask, because many students say that online coaching is not effective. We want to go to one physical classroom, then only we will study like that. So in your view, since you have succeeded because of online coaching, what is your view about this online versus offline?
Sir, since I saw the Excel Academy's online version, which will be only in English, I have attempted 2 attempts, sir, in last syllabus what we had earlier. Before the syllabus we had no, sir, in that I had attempted one. I don't know how to study. Only if I were in your destination, I'll come to you, and by viewing only the YouTube, all those advertisements, and going on viewing videos and ideas how to study, how to start a book, what are the things. And I just focus on our academy and started our people who are far away, who wherever they can afford their learning by going through this online version, sir. Since offline mode is only one time teaching, this is multiple times. Whenever we have, some people will get hesitation to ask doubts too. They'll never understand until they are cleared. Okay, that cannot be overcome by viewing these online classes, sir. Then time comfortability, sir. I'll never come to live sessions at 6 or 7 at morning, sir. I couldn't. Even though Titi ma'am and all those, no, you should come, madam. I couldn't. I have to be with my children at least when they go to their school.
Correct.
I said her, I couldn't, no, but I can view all those classes at later time. That was my very comfortable, sir. Even when I start my studying at November, I just viewed only the last semester, that is December classes all over there. I just got some concepts into my mind while viewing all those classes. Then again I viewed it. Then again I thought of attending the live classes whenever I had. Then again I watched the recorded versions. Then only got to know everything, that what sir worked in a note, I got into everything. He'll not only say what is content in your book, okay, he'll say every content of your book, and not only the content. He started working, he started writing the entries, sir. Entries of share and demerger will be very big. He'll start writing it. I'll admire to it, sir. I loved it. Then only the only teachers made me to love the subjects, sir. They have most major part of loving the subject, sir. Even in offline mode, students will say me only teacher is important in viewing the subject. College students will say me, sir, when I was a professor, teacher must be somewhat in a go way of students to understand them and to bind them, sir. Language teacher now, Excel Academy teachers made me to love the subjects. So I
So
was
if
very
you had
worrying when I started my accounting. I was very worrying. See, I don't know what is debit and credit. How we are going to study all the share and debenture, man? That is very big. How we are going to study this costing? I was very worried, sir. And after viewing all these things, I got somewhat idea, and I got hope to clear the subject.
Very good, excellent. So what do you think you would have missed if you had not joined Excel?
Sir, I have never passed, sir.
Okay.
Yes, that's a point, sir. That's a bigger. But even though I tried, I tried and tried and tried. Last we haven't, when I haven't seen you or our academy, sir. I don't know how to study. What I said first, I don't know how to study the book. What are the things I should learn in the book? What are the things I could go through? My way of studying the science book, and this made me a very different way. Made me to see the book in very different way. I just viewed the book as my science book, and I just got through or read it and went it. I couldn't succeed. I don't know how to study the book, how to view the question paper, how to present the answers, all those things I don't know. Last time you were presenting the answer sheets for us, sir, how they had written, you have presented us. I have viewed it. I viewed it. I got some idea in going through it. Okay, these things we only have to do what the concept is. We should not write all those pakas paragraphs or all those things. Having knowledge of writing the question, I got from our academy only, sir. Only our academy helped me pass it.
Really nice to know that it is also worth for all the effort that we put in. It's really good to know. So now, final last question is about professional program. Before that, one small clip will play from the previous one. We told we'll meet you in after the module 2 passing. So this is the clip. We will meet you again definitely after module 2. Now again I'm telling you, after professional we will be having another success story that should motivate you to do well.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. I'll be completing my profession, sir. I'll attend my destination here, I think so, sir. Sure, sure.
Great. So for everyone watching this was the interview with Malarvizhi iyyanar, who has done a great job. It is not just passing CS. What really inspires me also in her journey is she's going through a career change and she's enjoying the process. She's not doing it like, oh, I have to do this. This is difficult. And this is with the family commitments, having kids and managing everything with relatives and friends. She's succeeded in executive. And let me tell you, everyone who's watching this, executive is definitely more challenging than professional. Once you clear the executive, you are having the confidence to do the professional, and you will do it. Of course, you have to study, coaching, all that is there, but the confidence is there to clear the professional program. So please do share this story and make others get inspired. You can also watch Malarvizhi's first interview when we did success stories after M1. You can watch that story. So if you are watching this, it is not only for women or mothers, everyone can get inspired in the story. And this is what you should also do. We want you to clear and you too to come on success stories. So thank you very much, Malarvizhi. You have shared all the tips in a very genuine way. We want to thank you for that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I once again thank the academy and all the staffs here, sir. They made me to do it. Thank you, sir. I thank you personally in person. My first point of starting the CS again, sir. Motivation video. When I scrolled it, I saw after giving birth to my second child, I saw a motivation video, and I started this journey by our academy. And I personally thank you a lot, sir.
Thank you very much.
You made me to do it, and you also made me to be a profession and to finish my final. And we'll do that.
Definitely you will finish, and definitely you'll come back on success stories. That is not the thing, and it is to inspire others. This whole show is to inspire many more people to do it and enter this profession of CS, which has a very bright future, especially in the next few years to come. So please like this video, share it, subscribe to our channel, and for more success stories, I will see you in the next episode. Thank you.